All right. Now we have a question on energy. So we want to calculate kinetic energy and potential energy. Now we have the first question here. A body of mass 4 kg is acted upon by a constant force 12 Newton for 2 seconds. Calculate the kinetic energy gained by the body. Now if you check this question, you will see that it's incomplete. They didn't give us velocity, but they gave us mass. Now we are expected to find the mass, find the velocity. That is what we need to do. To find the velocity, we need to do other calculation. All right, let's flow. Initial velocity is 0 because the body of mass 480, it was just there and it was just acted upon. Remember, a body at rest is 0. A body at rest is 0. A body in motion must have initial velocity. But if initial velocity is not stated, it is 0. Okay. Now, a body of mass 4 kg acted upon, that means initial velocity is 0. Now, the force they told us there is 12 Newton. Now, time 2 seconds. The mass is 4 kg. Now, the force is equal to mass times acceleration. Since they gave us force and they gave us mass, what we do is we look for the acceleration. We impute and we cross multiply to make A the subject of the formula. Now it will be acceleration equals to force over mass, which is 12 meters per second. 12 over 4. Now 12 is the force, 12 Newton is the force, all over 4 kg, which is the mass. Now if you divide it, you have 3. Now, both the first law of motion said that velocity equals to initial velocity plus acceleration times time. That is this formula. So initial velocity they gave us is 0 plus acceleration is 3 times 2, which is the time 2 seconds. If you times it, you give us 6. So 6 is the final velocity. All right. Now kinetic energy equals to 1 over 2 mass times velocity square. So 1 over 2 times 4 times 6 square will give us 72 joules. That is how it is. Remember, they have tricked us so that we will solve longer to get our answer. Note your question. Understand it first before you start solving. If you are given your figures, use it to find what you were going to use to solve your question. They didn't give us velocity. Now we need the final velocity. To find the final velocity, we need to find our acceleration. We have found the acceleration. We impute it in the law of motion. The first law of motion under velocity, we find that the velocity is now 6 meters per second. We impute it in the kinetic formula and we have our answer to be 72 joules. The question number 2 is a potential energy question. Those ones are, it's kind of hard, but this one, let's see how this one goes. A fruit on a tree of mass 2 kg and 5 meters above the ground. Calculate the potential energy. A fruit on a tree with mass 2 kg and 5 meters above the ground. The fruit is there, a 5 meter distance. Now they ask us to calculate the potential energy, where gravitation, acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second. Don't forget that they will give it to you. Even though they don't give it to you, just remember that G is equal to 10 meters per second. So let us impute. mgh is our formula. Mass times gravitational acceleration times h, which is 5. If you press your calculator, you get your 100 joules. That is it for potential energy. Remember, these and more are many questions that are going to come. If you are not given mass, in fact, in this question, there is no way that, okay, they may not give you mass, but they will give you force and acceleration. You can get your mass. Remember, you can get your mass. If you are given force and acceleration, you can get your mass. Don't say I didn't tell you. Just think outside the box. This is physics. This is not any other course. You need to think. You need to be a very good mathematician. It is through thinking. Think. All right, we have MGH, and this is the answer to this question. I know that you have gained more knowledge in this. Like I said, the more you go, the more you learn. Science is not what we sit and we know all. We need to learn more. So I advise you to read and get more knowledge. Okay, if you are new to this channel, subscribe. You will refer us to others. Tell others about this channel so that it will benefit them, and then that you have gained more benefit. Please try, like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that you will get more, and those that will join us will get more. Thank you so much, and God bless you.